What is going on, guys? I'm Dr. Luigi, and today I'm unboxing the Nintendo Switch. Just got back from Toys R Us because GameStop only had the stuff for the pre-orders, and Target ran out. The shelves were empty, so I don't know if they had them or if they're just for pre-orders. But Toys R Us did, so it's March 3rd. This might not get up until tomorrow because my internet's slow. So let's go ahead and just get started with that. So I only picked up one game, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, so we'll go ahead and do that afterward. This is the receipt, not cheap. These are the actual little things that Toys R Us has, because you pick up these slips, take it to the register, so I nabbed those because the guy turned around. So this is it, the Nintendo Switch. Now this is an interesting sized box. It's not as big as some of the other boxes, so I got actually a Wii U box here. That is quite the box is super bashed up, but yeah, so it's a lot. It's quite a bit smaller than the Wii box, not Wii U. And I don't have a Wii U. Then when you compare it to the original 3DS box, they made it smaller later on, but it's still a little bigger than that. And of course, it's quite a bit bigger than the new 3DS XL box, which is really small and basically only holds the DS because that's good with the charger. But this comes with a charger. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So you can see there's the barcode. It's indented. Got all the safety regulations. It tells you what's included in the box. And then you got the front. It's nice and matte. You can see this is the side that opens from that. Nintendo logo on top. Pretty plain packaging on the back, and then on the side you've got some just general pictures. So the box has a nice matte finish, which not glossy like the other Nintendo stuff that I showed. It's kind of similar in feel to the Oculus box, but it's kind of more towards the touch box, which I didn't unbox. Let's go ahead and open this up, and there it is, brand new. You can see right there, it's got some directions, and this goes quite far in, all the way into this tab. That's what the barcode is. And this is the Switch and the Joy-Con. I got the black Joy-Con because I'm not a sadist. I can't handle the neon and the opposite colors. So go ahead and take everything out of the box. And so I got the little pamphlet here. So this is the only instruction booklet it looks like. It's just a little pamphlet. Pretty interesting. We got a HDMI cable. Seems pretty standard. USB-C connector for the charger. This is actually my first time even seeing USB-C. All my stuff uses micro USB, so that's cool. Then you have the little grips. Oh, the other one's back here. Like these go on the side. Those are nice matte feel, and it looks like they're ambidextrous. Yep, this on the side there's a minus, this side there's a plus. All right, let's see what we've got right here. This is the controller. Now this isn't the recharger one. The recharger one costs I think $30, and you have to pick it up separately. So, but I'm not gonna need that. And then right here, this is the last thing in the box. We can go ahead and get rid of this box. Hit my mic there. All right, so that's the box. Get rid of that. And this should be the dock. So there we go. It's got the Switch logo on there. Looks pretty nice. I like the black. It goes good with the charging cradle. I've got my DS charging cradle right here. I have one coming in the mail for the 3DS XL, because those are only in Japan, I believe. So let's go ahead and get this out of there. So yeah, that's and then back here you have the connectors for the HDMI, USB, and the AC adapter. So it's pretty nice. That'll look good. Here's the grip again, and so we'll go ahead and take out these. Yep. And, I'm not gonna bother unwrapping those. Well, actually, I'm gonna want to take this one out because to charge it. All right. All right. So now we get to the meat. I'll do the Joy-Cons first. So this is the right Joy-Con. Go ahead and take that out of this little thing. It's got a little barcode on there, which is interesting for the serial number. All right. This is the Joy-Con. The right Joy-Con has the plus and the X, A, B, X, Y, and the home button. Looks like you got some triggers up there. pretty interesting. You got the IR sensor, which is supposed to be able to sense distance and hand gestures. So we'll go ahead and slide that one in. Ooh, that's a nice satisfying click. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and get the other one. Pull it out of there. This one's also got a serial number on there, on the little bag. And this is at the minus. I believe that's a capture for video or picture capture. Directional buttons, which I find interesting. I actually prefer these in some games, not all of them. Like racing games, they're not as good. And then you've got a joystick and another 2 buttons up here. Looks like you've also got a pairing switch. Little arrows indicating you slide it right there. It's a nice satisfying click. And there you have your controller, which is fairly flat-faced looking, especially when you compare it to Xbox controller. Similar size as far as posture goes, like for where the hands go and grip positions, which is, I thought this seemed like it would be a lot bigger, or either bigger or smaller. It seemed like it'd be an awkward size. So that's compared to the Xbox. So the Xbox is more curved. This is kind of flat face. Maybe they got inspired by the Pokemon. I forget what it is. It evolves from Sheldon. I know that one. All right, let's go ahead and slide these out. So how do we do that? Oh, there are little buttons back here, it looks like. Yep. All right, so those buttons back there. Slide out the Joy-Cons. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and slide them into the hand strap. You can lock it, looks like. Don't really. Oh, I guess it kind of goes in like that. It's locked. And these have little bigger buttons to turn it into more of a controller. And then a hand controller similar to the Wii. So we got the Wii remote there. Of course, this has a joystick instead of a directional pad. So when you compare a single one of these to a Wii controller, it's actually kind of a better controller as far as buttons and input are concerned. And then if you compare it to back here, if you compare it to not PlayStation, GameCube controller, you can see you don't have these as much. However, if you do use both Joy-Cons, then you have the same number of buttons with the addition of an extra paddle button. So those are compared to controllers past. I like using the GameCube on the Wii because for Smash Bros. And then of course this is the exact same. These are ambidextrous, and you can lock it. And so it makes these actually relatively decent size controller. So it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and take these out. However you do that. There we go. It's got a little stuck. Alright, so it's there we go. Seems like maybe it's fresh, maybe I'm breaking it slowly. Alright, let's get the main console out. Okay, so you go ahead and this bag does not have a serial number on it. I just assume it's printed onto the console itself. And there we have it, the Switch. So we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. And there it is. Pretty interesting. It's just it currently just kind of looks like a tablet with a bigger fan, which is interesting. You got, of course, a kickstand back here. Little flimsier than I expected it to be. Then a micro SD card, which doesn't look like it has one, so maybe it came with one that I didn't see. Let's see what the box says. Did the box say it comes with an SD card? Doesn't look like it. So it doesn't look like it comes with an SD card, which I was surprised by. I thought it did. But they're relatively cheap. I'll look around the box, see if I can find one. So yeah, that's the main console. Oop, and there it goes into the dock relatively effortlessly. And then of course you can just slide the Joy-Cons onto either side. A nice satisfying click. Then you have the entire thing. So that is the Switch. So we'll go ahead and I have some other stuff here. I got the a DS, a 3DS, which is pretty much the same size as a DS Lite. I use the same. I have a little thing that holds the DS with some games, so I use the same one for this. And then, of course, we have DS XL and 3DS XL. So you can see that this is certainly much bigger than both of these handheld consoles, but by far, a lot smaller than any of the home consoles. Like, this is the Wii. It's a lot bigger than the Switch. So hopefully the Switch has the power to go through that, because the Wii is quite old. I have seen some comparisons with the gamepad. Nope. Turned on. I accidentally hit the power button. Let's see if it's charged. Right. Go ahead and get this stuff out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up and show you guys the home interface. So go ahead and choose English. I'll probably flip the video for this one. It's English, the Americas. Let's see what this says. I'm gonna clean up the screen here. There we go. Always read the agreements. Alright, so go back and accept, because it's basically just saying don't copy this. So hopefully, since there's no gameplay, this won't get flagged and taken down. Alright, that's what I'm recording with right now, and that's my internet password. So I'm gonna go ahead and it does have it. Alright. Don't say it. Alright. See if it's connecting. It has a capacitive touchscreen, which is new for Nintendo. Normally, these touchscreens use a stylus, which I like using a stylus, so I'll probably get a capacitive stylus, but because I don't like smudging things up with my fingers. So, all right, yep. I'll do that later. I don't have a TV in my room. All right, detach the Joy-Cons. All right, so we'll go ahead and, well, here, I'll leave it. Oh, that vibrated. Oh, jeez, I keep accidentally pushing buttons on the top. There we go. All right. They were connected. I felt it vibrate. So we'll go ahead and next. And, all right. Can I choose a me? Yes. All right. My me is very simple. Ten characters. There we go. That's my me for everything. There we go. Okay, we're going to switch these back on without pressing buttons on the top. Alright. Let's see what backgrounds they have. We'll go mugshot. I feel like the face was wrong. Nah. Alright. I'm my own parent. Alright, setup is complete. So that looks like the interface. It's pretty nice. So we got the news. New system update. Let's take screenshots. Fail. Leave the kickstand out and you put it in. Alright. Coolio. So that's the Switch. I'm going to be playing a lot of Zelda for a little while. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was relatively short for unboxing. So, go ahead and take these off without pressing the power button. Alright. So, that was the Switch unboxing. Alright. Not yet. Forgot something. So, I'm going to put this all back together. Oh, it has a little sound when it does that. It makes like a sound through the speakers of them snapping. And I turned it off. Alright. Listen. It does that. Oh wait, why am I holding up to the camera? The microphone's on my face. Alright. Hashtag noob unboxing. It's pretty interesting. Low battery. Okay, so that's the Switch. I'm gonna put it in here, even though it's not plugged in yet. I'm gonna unbox that too. So this is a pretty interesting sized case. I haven't seen a case that size before. So if you look at, you have the Wii, which is like the size of a DVD. We have about an inch on this side, about 3/4 of an inch on that side, estimate. And so then you have the DS and the 3DS, which were the same size. This is thinner but taller, but about the same thick. No, even a little thinner than 3DS. I don't know if that's easy to see or not, but it's relatively easy. Waiting for the thing to catch up. Yeah, all right. I want to make sure I have that on camera. So, with these old dinosaurs out of the way. All right, so let's go ahead and open up Zelda Breath of the Wild. I didn't fork out $100 for the special edition. And I was a little insane, so I only forked out $60, which is actually I don't remember Nintendo consoles costing $60. Normally they're $40. So but I guess that's the game. So open that up. Silicone wrapping, or not silicone, cellophane wrapping. Silicone wrapping would be pretty bad. All right, so there it is. Hello, welcome to Dr. Vessel Lazy ASMR. All right, that's enough of that. So, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Here we go. There's not even an instruction booklet. Wow, that is a first. So, cause like 3DS, you bust this puppy open. You open it up, and oh, I keep the receipt. I actually got this one on launch day. You can see, there's the date. Go ahead and figure out where I live based on the mall address. Narrow it down to the town. But yeah, like the instruction booklet was this, but I'm surprised they don't even have that anymore. They have the little clips, so I guess some would have it, but it's interesting. So we have, here is the Nintendo Switch game cartridge. Oh, it's a little loose in there. Interesting. So it's got interesting contact array. Haven't seen that before from these split contacts are pretty intriguing. So when you compare it to a 3DS cartridge, which is identical to a DS cartridge with the exception of this bump, it's about the same thickness, a little thinner. Nope, about the same, but quite a bit smaller. In fact, if you even take an SD card, so here I'll pull the SD card on my DS here. It's about the same size as an SD card, a little smaller, but of course thicker as well, which is pretty interesting. So this I heard on the internet these have a bittering agent that makes them taste bad. I'm not gonna lick it. I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. They're not gonna get reverse psychology to work on me. No sir. But that's just a fun fact. Internet challenge. All right, so that's interesting. Nothing in here but the case and the sleeve, but it does have a nice little background. I am a scrub. This is my first Zelda game, so I'm gonna get flack in the comment section. But my sister has Ocarina of Time, and I never played it. So let's go ahead and put this in, and that will conclude our unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. So open this up here. Yeah, the kickstand is a little flimsy. So we'll go ahead and is it on? No. I think it died. Oh, nope, there we go. Alright. Press the same button 3 times. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and insert this. Goes in that way, right? I mean, if it didn't, I don't think it'd be letting me. Alright, yeah. There it is. Boom. Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. So the screen. Alright, so that's the unboxing. We'll go ahead and talk about some of the first impressions. It is fairly heavy. I mean, if I had to estimate, let's see. It's a little heavier than a DSXL, 3DS XL. But oddly enough, when I hold it like this, I thought it'd be really uncomfortable because the hands are so far out. But it actually seems more comfortable than holding, say, a 3DS. Because the reason I got an XL wasn't because of the bigger screen, just because I'm holding it and my fingers back here get all over each other. So this is not very comfortable to hold for a long time. But this, even though it's about the same thickness, a little thicker, the spread really helps out with the comfort. The trigger buttons are nicely located, easy to grab, and I like having this button back here because it just comes off pretty easily once you. It's still kind of rough because it's brand new, but it's already getting better from the few times I've done it. That sound, pretty interesting. So yeah, the screen is respectable. At a normal distance, I can't really distinguish the pixels. If I get close, I can. 720p screen, not too bad for a screen this size. I'm not sure what the resolution on the DSs are, but those are pretty good too. So, and then of course once you dock it and you actually have it hooked up to a TV, it's supposed to be able to go up to 1080, and which I'm not a hi-fi. I'm a filthy casual. I'm not hi-fi or anything, so 1080p is just fine for me, which I think is what Nintendo is going for. $300 for this. For a portable console, this was $200 when I got it. Relatively old. It was the last one they had. So I feel that it's not too bad, but it's definitely still at an early adopter stage. Maybe for a family console, that would be decent. So Nintendo, I think, really knows who their fan base is, which filthy casuals, and I think people are going to find this fine. So again, go ahead and leave a like. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a dislike if you don't want me to do these unboxings. Since I'm a filthy casual, haven't played Zelda. Go ahead and leave a dislike if you think I'm a filthy casual for never playing Zelda and thinking 720p and 1080p is fine. That's fine. Dislike my video. Let's see if we can get 10,000 dislikes. Oh yeah, 100 subscribers, 10,000 dislikes. That'd be. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
just an illusion.